Hello, everyone. Today I wanted to introduce to you to a book called Separate is Never Equal. This story is about Sylvia Mendez and her family to fight for desegregation. And this story is written by Duncan Tunatillo, and he's an award-winning author and illustrator, and he tells his inspiring story of the Mendez family fight for justice. And I want you to imagine how nervous you would be having to go to a new school. Well, Sylvia moved to California when she was a young girl, and her brothers were so excited to go to this new school. Well, when they arrived, they weren't very nice to them. They were judged for who they were and the color of their skin. So they were not able to enroll in their school, and they couldn't even tell them why. So they told them they had to go and enroll in the Mexican school. Sylvia couldn't understand why Mexicans had to go to a separate schools. When they arrived at the Mexican school, it was nothing like that other school they had just left. It didn't have anywhere to eat, and it didn't have a playground. Now, how could you imagine having to go to school without a cafeteria or a playground? Well, Sylvia's parents thought it was not right to segregate the Mexicans. It was not fair. So their parents thought it was time to take stand and fight for their rights. So I want you to take your time to read this book, because this is a really awesome book about segregation of a Mexican-American family. And we always get the perspective of a blacks and white families, but we don't ever get this perspective from the Mexican-American families. And just before we leave, I want you to go ahead and I want you to introduce to you, this is Sylvia Mendez now, and this is her when she was a little girl. And these are her parents, and these are the schools that she attended when she was young. So just so you know, I want you to take a look. She has a really, really interesting story in her author's note. All right, have fun reading.